We finally woke up early enough to actually get in some morning work before we go for our runs, and figured we would turn on the generator to charge everything while we're running, but now the generator's not working. When you push this button, it should start, and nothing happens. So now, gotta deal with that before the run and hopefully get it working so then we can run. Well, what's making me feel a little better is now when I push this button, it at least turns over, which it wasn't doing earlier. I'm thinking maybe the batteries are low or something, so I'll start up the RV and see if that charges it enough to give it a little kick to start. Not sure why, but that seemed to do it. I guess maybe the battery was low from something. But so it turned on. Now I can charge everything. Gonna go complete our runs for our races we're training for, and then we'll get back and pack up and leave. Both runs were successful.
Yep.
So we finished that, and we're about to head out yet again.
We are going to Scotch Pines Golf Course, which is in, I think, Payette, Idaho. So hitting up a new state. We drove through really briefly on our way to Eugene, but this time we're actually going to stay the night. Crazy.
And then we can add it to our map, which it has been killing Haley to have the Idaho gap.
It's killing me. It's just nice whenever it's filled in. So this is our last bit of time in Oregon, at least for this trip.
Yeah, and then, like I said, we're going to Idaho, staying there for a couple days.
Yep.
And yeah, Haley is driving today, so that means I get to be passenger princess. Hopefully we can get a little bit of work done while we're driving today. Be even double productive.
That's the goal.
Haley, guess where we are?
Where are we?
Idaho!
Wow!
Well, we made it to the golf course, but it's a little more crowded than we initially expected. So right now we're parked in front of the dumpster while we wait for the parking lot to clear out.
This concrete pad is where we were supposed to park, and there's a truck up there right now. Well, when we got here, there was like 4 cars all lined up in here, so we couldn't go, but they've managed to all make it out without actually scratching the RV, which is nice. So when that truck moves, then we'll be able to move and get into our final spot for the night. That is normally how we get Starlink up there when we're only somewhere for like a day. Because it's just a lot faster than climbing up on the roof. But usually the signal's not as great because it's not aligned very well. So when we're somewhere for like a week, that's when I climb up on the roof and get it all situated and tied down so it doesn't blow away.
Waiting here to film a video, but Haley is checking her fantasy football team.
It's important.
And she beat me last week,
I did.
so I'm extra salty about it.
Well, the good news is people left, and now we can park in our designated parking spot.
The interesting news is that a massive dust storm looks like it's coming through. And the only reason we know that is because it is getting quite hard to see out of our window.
Well, we decided to end the workday at around 8:30 tonight and make some dinner. And on the menu tonight, something special. We got cheese, canned chicken, and an egg. And believe it or not, we're gonna make a pizza out of it. And we're also gonna have some rice with it, because why not? And boom, it's a pizza. So it's the next morning, and you know when you wake up and you have one of those like really productive feelings and you're like, we're gonna get so much done today. You wake up early and you do everything from yesterday and today and tomorrow. That wasn't this morning.
We don't have that feeling.
We woke up actually really early.
Yeah.
But fun fact, the golf course isn't actually the most quiet place to sleep for some reason.
There's people out there until like 10:30 or 11 at night just talking. It was very bizarre.
And there's a train that runs right by it. So not our best night of sleep.
And someone started lawn mowing at 6. It was very dark still.
Yeah, I don't know how you cut your grass in the pitch black.
We weren't sure.
But then we woke up and basically played video games and watched videos and did our own thing from like 7 in the morning until like 10:30, 11.
Not productive, but very pleasant.
So, but we needed a slow morning. It was nice. And now we're gonna head out and leave the golf course. The last obstacle we have this morning is just getting out of this parking lot because it's a little busy. I think if we go around that back way, we should be able to come around and sneak through this main aisle and then pull out.
Well, we made it to Boise, and now we just have to unload.
And lunch because Haley's hangry. We haven't had the slide out all week, and now it feels massive. Everything should be hooked up. All that's left to do is eat lunch. Well, we finished lunch and it was delicious. Just some sandwiches. And then I was watching some football, and Haley is making me slave away today and hang a towel hanger in the bathroom.
That's not how it works. I've been asking him to do this for like a week. He's graciously doing it today.
We were planning to get a little more done today, but we just witnessed a historical moment in college football. Vanderbilt just upset #1 Alabama for the first time in their school history. So that's pretty exciting. And because we were watching that game, we didn't get anything else done. But now I'm about to go run some errands and possibly DoorDash if they have it available. To summarize pretty much everything else that happened last night, nothing too exciting. We unloaded some of the groceries that I got, went to the grocery outlet for the groceries, and some things were cheaper. Some things were like the same price, they just had less options for it. So I don't know if I would go back there again. So now we need to go to Walmart today before the Packer game. And other than that, pretty much all we did last night was watch a movie and relax. And it was nice because we have big things coming up. I have to run 18 miles the next couple of days. And we got to explore Boise and all it has to offer. So be sure you stay tuned for that.